my friend. Tacoma Comics here, and I'm just here to shoot the breeze this afternoon. I may or may not have some people join me. If I know you and you want to join me, just let me know, and I'll be glad to shoot you a link on IG. I think we've all learned lessons about dropping links in the chat. I've done it before, but I've also heard horrible things when people have tried that. I got no random order, but I got a bunch of stuff to show you, a bunch of stuff to talk about, a bunch of stuff that I've read. This has been like the summer of reading comics. I have not caught up on my entire to be read pile, but oh my god, it's one of those people that like, hey, what's up, Tony? Nice. It's one of those people that like does their own packing. I'm not going to buy it, Gemini. I'm just going to get all the free stuff from the post office and tape the shit out of something. So anyway, this is a little eBay. What does this say? Oh, he put his name there, which is kind of okay, I guess. Don't know why, but he did. Because it was already on the package. This is like just going to be a nightmare to get up and get off of this because it's like taped everywhere. So yeah, this is an eBay purchase. Nothing big. I just got it because it was super cheap. So I buy a lot of indie stuff at half price books, like number ones, just so I can read them and see if there's a series I like. And most of the time I'm like, okay, this is good, but it does not like stand out as amazing. Well, the other day I got this series called Where Monsters. You're welcome. I know. I got this series called Where Monsters Lie, and I read issue 1. I only got issue 1, and I was like, and I put it in the stuff that I sold, but I was like, holy cow, that is really good. So the packaging here is crazy. So inside the Free Comic Book Day book is one bag and board with, is this just issue 1 and 2? With just issue 1 and 2. I don't know. This is supposed to be issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry, this was not my intention when starting this stream to start it with half the books missing. Now I got to go check eBay and all that other stuff. So, anyway, I'll do that later. I don't want to bother y'all. I was 100% certain that this was all 4 issues because it's what I wanted to get, and I found like all 4 issues for $10. This does not seem to be that. So it's basically like an HOA for serial killers, and it's funny as heck, tongue in cheek. I've only read the first issue. Really wanted to read the series. Really thought that I had gotten the series. Apparently, I had not. So like all of the killers had have backstories, and there's one grandma lady who's trying to keep them all together, and when one of them starts to get weak or lets people escape, she's got to send in the fixers, and she yells at people, and they have HOA association meetings to go over the rules of how to be a serial killer and not get anybody else in trouble, not get yourself caught. It was really well written and really funny, and I was really excited to read the whole thing. Now I got to see what exactly went down. Inbox, watched item, blah, 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 blah. Okay, my eBay. Purchases. Oh, man. I saw the word set. It's just issue 1 and 2. So I got exactly what I paid for. Not to say that I got ripped off, but I ripped myself off. Who's going to be selling just issue 3 and 4 of this now? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. All right. I was so I was at Destiny City yesterday, and I bought that many Star Wars books from the original series. They will be on sale at Sands' auction tomorrow night. if anybody wants 60 issues of the 1977 run of Star Wars, let me know, and I'll gladly make some, off-screen deals with you. There's nothing secret about when and where I sell them, other than I got them for a good rate, and I want to pass it on to people, make some money, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's oh boy, oh yeah. I almost fell over. So there's like that much Star Wars. Really, really awesome. Just like unending. Very, very cool. So if anybody's interested in some Star Wars, let me know. Also, when I went there, he showed me, it is an interesting read. He showed me that he had also gotten cards. So I just did an episode of Full Run Friday that released like midnight last night. I got it in just under the wire. That shows every single Star Wars card from the 1977 series, all 332 of them or whatever. Super excited. We actually found the goldenrod C-3PO, I guess penis error, if you want to call it that, card. I let him have that one because I already had one of the reprints, not the original one, and he didn't know about that. But I talked about that in the video. I'm like, I'm not out to rip off like the people that I buy from constantly, and he was unaware that existed. I showed him that it was actually in one of the sets he had, and he's like, cool. And then he gave me a good price and everything. So I think that sort of stuff goes around, comes around, I'm not interested in like, oh, look what I got away with. So anyway, I flipped through like the back issues there, any of the moderns that don't have a sticker or a half off cover. And I'm still convinced that like a sticker fell off this or something. So I got this for $2.50, Champions #1. It's got a couple, I don't even know if you can see it. It's got a couple of non-color breaking creases. Yeah, you can see kind of like underneath that foot closest to the spine as the light hits it. Really not much, but for $2.50, I'll take that. I've got plenty of those, but I love that book. All right. He had $17 on this. Go look this up, man. I think that is a steal of a deal. And this one, I've got the Star Wars one down there, the Marvel. Actually, I got the Marvel Special Edition. This is Marvel Super Special Magazine. Yeah, this is in really nice condition. A couple ticks, but that's about it. It's hard to see because it's where the light hits the edge. But there are a few ticks in there, but still, man, I was super stoked to get that. That is really awesome. What's up, Kenneth Bird? KB in the house, everybody. We have 6 people in the house right now. If you all said hi, that would be great. See if there's new lurkers or people that I know. All right, went over to Tricky's, and she was there. Said, we put new comics out yesterday, but people are buying them, so look through them quick. So there were 2 packs that I figured I would get because they're only $8 each. I think she's coming down on her comic prices. Maybe, I don't know. So this was a Power Ranger pack for $8. And I figured, I'm not a Power Rangers fan. If I resell these for $1 each, still making money, yo. So yeah, Tony, it's pretty cool. He's got a whole bunch of Destiny City. They have a whole bunch of Star Wars magazines and like magazine and memorabilia. All right, so let's see what I got for $8 plus tax. Justice League Power Rangers 1, 2, 3, and I'm about to shit myself. Oh, plus it looks like, is that a poster? Don't worry, I still might shit myself. A couple posters. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Right, so right away, I would have paid $8 for I would have paid $8 just for the Justice League 1, 2, and 3, probably. But I think what I got next more than justifies. It's got some prominent ticks, but is that the first Power Rangers or is that like a second series? I am not positive. Let's look that up. It looks like I'm going to turn this light down as well because I feel like the glare is glaring. If you all don't mind me saying, the glare is glaring. Search Power Rangers. Let's look for something that doesn't begin with 2000. There we go. That's the VR Troopers. Come on, there we go. 1994 Hamilton. Is that the first ones? Holy shit. First full appearance of Power Rangers in a traditional comic book. I don't know if you can see that. Complete copies of this issue will have the White Ranger card intact. Well, my friends, look like we are going diving for the White Ranger card. How do they... Some people, man, the way they bag and board their comics just baffles me. Just baffles me. It's baffling. I am therefore baffled. Yeah, I guess the person... Ooh. It is complete with the White Ranger card. So other than some ticks there, and they are pretty prominent. So, I mean, I think that like halves the value of the book. But hell yeah. Hell yeah, we did good. You know, after buying so many packs from Trickies, thank you, Tony, that like have been just below value. Like, hey, there's one cool book and the rest of them suck. This is pretty darn good, especially when it comes with issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, issue 6. Oh man, if I can get issue 2 to go with this, that is a nice find. Saban's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Is that like a rip or is that just a tick? No, it's just a tick, but it's a pretty... Yeah, I mean, it's got... I'd put it at like a 5.0 or 4.0 just because of the ticks. You know, 1994, maybe it's better. I don't know. It also came with the movie tie-in. And this is funny because I bought this at Trickies, but somebody had purchased this from Destiny City. This stuff kind of goes round and round and round. This is from 2017. This is the 2017 annual. Nothing grand about that, but still cool to go with the rest of this. And this is the 2016 annual that also has stuff on the back. I'm going to go take a look at. Oh, this will have to be rebagged and boarded, so I don't mind taking it out. Let's see what goodies we found. We have the original burlesque parody, Stargirls. Oh, this is like that. There's a current one of this, but this looks like it's older. Saturday, September 10th. It doesn't say what year. But anyway, it's a burlesque show of women, you know, dressed up as Star Wars characters, which, like, right up my alley. Right up my alley. And what else was this? Oh, Comic-Con Palm Springs 2016 featuring Stan Lee. That's pretty cool. That feels like not too long ago, but now that you think about it, that's 7 years ago. Pretty cool. The man died not too many years after that. So pretty happy. And then there's a receipt. The receipt is from Villainous Lair in San Diego, California. Purchasing Power Rangers Pink #1, Power Rangers Annual 2016, and Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. It doesn't say what the other one is. So, got somebody's receipt from purchasing these. Okay. The next pack, again, $8. There's a what if in there. And then on the back, there's a Dazzler. I think I might need issue 40. I might need like issue 40 or 43 or something. And it looks like there might be a second Dazzler in there, that blue comic behind the green one. These are the packs that usually, like that Power Rangers pack was a great find for $8. But these are the packs that usually get me in trouble, because the best books will be that top and front book, and everything else inside will be crap. Which, that's what she does. That's what Tricky does. She just sells sells stuff to make money. But sometimes you get a great hit. And of course, given like the gambler's fallacy, I think every hit will be a great hit after making one good hit. All right, so what do we have? We've got that Dazzler, which I'll have to check if I need it. But I said, it's in my mind, I said Dazzler and, the Taylor Swift rumors of Deadpool 3. And I'm like, I'm going to buy lots of Dazzler stuff right now. Here's a random Captain America that nobody wants. I believe I have this already. Here's a Peter Parker that nobody wants. It's newsstand, so we'll check to see if it's Mark Jeweler. And it's not. I don't think there's anything special about that Peter Parker. Here's a thing that I believe I already have. Here's a Thor that I'm 99% sure I have, but I'll have to check. This is one of Simonson's, and I am collecting the Walter Simonson run. Oh, and just in case you needed to know when this was purchased, I don't know if you can see that pencil, October 3rd, 1985. I was literally just turned 14. Headed into 9th grade. We've got a Doctor Strange. All of these are from like the same exact time period. We've got another What If. What if the Watcher saved the universe? Hey, who dat? Let's add a gentleman here. How you doing?
What's up, Toma?
Hey. How hot is it out there today?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
In the back of my head when I dropped the link in our IG chat, I was thinking,
But I won't stay long, man. I just want to stop by and say hello.
I
I don't want the wife
appreciate
to
it.
get mad at me. You know about that life. So
I
so
hear you loud and
have a
clear. Well,
good
anytime.
rest of the show, and I'll be back soon, peeps. I don't know if you're on the auction. I'll see everybody
Yeah,
Sunday.
see you tomorrow for sure.
Uh,
Thanks for stopping by. So I was actually thinking to myself earlier, who that is one of those ones who will always show up, who will always like just stop by to say hi or at least show up in the chat, which is pretty cool. So this back to the packages, got an Iron Man 197, pretty sure I have it. Got a Micronauts. So this is like literally all of these must have come out at the same time. They're all like 1985 books, right? 1985, October 1985. This is somebody's like stack from October of 1985. That's what this is. And then another What If. So nothing great. I still think I got my value in those Power Rangers for sure. And even if I need that as a replacement, that's great. The rest of these, I go sell them back to Comics for Kids, get my credit there, and buy something. It goes round and round and round, is what we call the hustle. Sometimes the hustle works. Sometimes the hustle does not work. I don't know if I've shown these, but I'm going to show them again. I got lots of books. I got lots of time. I need to decompress. It's been a busy day today. Half price like a week or so ago. Found this Uncanny X-Men that I need. Just issue 415. Nothing spectacularly brilliant about that. I've heard this is really, really good. Public domain. I told you I like to get number ones. just to read them. This is the corner box edition, so I don't know how that ranks as far as like first edition. This is my favorite one of my favorite Stephanie Hans covers. I always pick it up when I can. Gorgeous Darth Vader. This Barris Offee. Oh, I think I have shown these now that I see them. This Barris Offee cover. Yeah, see you Sunday. Thank you, Who Dat. I told you I got this for like $2. It's hole punched. But, you know, I'll take a hole punched issue 47, Maximus Second Black Bolt. Got some Superior Spider-Man. Got another Captain Marvel. Now that this, like, the heat on this issue is dying down, the issue at 17 is dying down. I'm trying to get more of that. Poison Ivy, Night Terrors, written by G. Willow Wilson. I buy most of her stuff. Sabretooth. I read the first couple of issues of these, and I've been looking for them. I know Pearson likes this series, Pearson Pages. I kind of liked the first couple of episodes, and so I was like really, really into grabbing these. Got a little Morning Glories, another issue checked off that. She Could Fly, number 1. I think I've had this before. This one right here, Layla Starr, issue 5. So from what I understand, this is just a great series, one of those like 12-issue series where you're like, ooh, I got to get that. And then some old Rocket Raccoon and a little Warrior Nun action, but not Aurelia, Ariala. This is Dora. Don't ask me why I keep buying. Why do I keep buying those? Because I can't help myself. All right, let's see what we got at half price yesterday. Damn, worked out today. I don't feel like lifting. All right, so, am I missing one? Oh, no. Oh, shnikes. Might be missing something. I don't know. We'll see. Reminder. Extra 20% off. It's not really extra. That's a bad wording because I already get 10% off as a teacher. Extra 20% off would be a total of 30% off. What they mean is 20% off, not extra. Anyway, America 3, America 4. These are all for $2 each. America 5, America 6, America 7, America 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2. That's what I was looking for. Didn't have number 1. I don't know if somebody already bought it or what. What's up, Funk? But my Lord, I got $2 a piece. I've sold the whole set with number 1 for $100 before. Nice to get it back because I think it's a good series. It started out as a bad series, like the first issues 1 and 2 and maybe 3 had me lost, but if you stuck with it, I think it got a lot better. So $2, dude, I'll take that any day of the week. Shout out to Chavez. I don't know if you saw this show. It was a really good show, but I found these for $2 each. The Old Guard. Anything with Charlize Theron is going to be a good show in my opinion. So that's the full set. I like comics that do like color scheme and like similar covers like that. A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance is another series that does that. Really, really cool. Oh my Lord, I've got a lot of books here. Echolands. I read the first issue and it almost lost me. I had issue and 2 for a long time. By the way, these read this way, not this way. They open up that way. So I just thought I would grab those and read a little bit further, then probably sell them or trade them or something with them. I think I got more. Yeah, I did get more of these. First appearance of Onslaught. I was surprised to see that Key Collector has this listed as like a high price book. I really don't think it is, but they're like a $25 book. Really? I don't know. And then issue 52 is the first appearance of Bastion. So half price of those is like $1 each. You know, even if it's a $5 book and not a $25 book, I'll take that. Oh, what do we got? I've never read this, but again, I like to pick up number ones. These are a little bit more expensive. This is $4.99. We have Demons from Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapian, Dave McCraig, and Tom Napolitano, I guess. Got the foil version, the shiny foil version of issue 2. And number 3. Funk, make me an offer if you see stuff you like, because it would be stupid to send you that one book for like $10. Because it'd be $10 shipping, and then that would be $20, and that would be stupid. But if you see a bunch of stuff you like, shoot me an offer in IG. I got plenty of X-Men underneath that pile there. I got a lot of comics I need to clean up, which is why I wanted to do this, because I know that if I don't do this now, I will never get this done. So here's 2 shiny Power Rangers foils. I picked up, these are $5 each. One of these is like a bigger book. They're both they're both Power Rangers Unlimited. This one is Death Ranger foil variant, and this one apparently is like a $15 book. Origin of Death Ranger, or first appearance of Death Ranger, or something Death Ranger. It's hard to know. And this is also in the same series, but not like this is what Countdown to Power Rangers Unlimited Countdown to Ruin. I don't know enough about all this stuff to really know what the heck any of this is. And then I got a random Elf Quest, Siege Blue Mountain, that will just go into the short boxes in my classroom. I'm up to 3 full short boxes plus a whole bunch of manga books that are not comics that go there. What's over here? I've had this one on my bedside table forever. I just read it last night. Apocalypse versus Dracula. This is actually really, really, really good. 2 very, very powerful characters who have followers and adherents and devotees, neither of whom want to give up power to the other one or concede anything to the other one. So they end up fighting a lot. Very, very cool. That'll probably go in my X-Men box, just because it's very loosely an X-Men related book. It's not. It just says X-Men. But I mean, other than having Apocalypse, it's hard to call that an X-Men book. Remember when people were freaking out over this book like 4 or 5 years ago? And I found all of these for, what is it, $1.25. Those are like first Kate Kanes and stuff. Grab myself Fantastic Four versus X-Men number 4. I think I have issue 1 and 3. Now I have 1, 3, and 4. It's one of the ones that's eluded me. Just never gotten around to getting it. They had a bunch of these for like $8 or something. I grabbed that for Lady Fantastic, because Lady Fantastic likes this old horror stuff. So I've got a bunch of books I'm sending her. And then I needed these 2 to round out a full set of these. I've got a full set of these and a full set of these variants. So I'm probably going to sell the full set of A versus X, just because I don't need all that. All right. So I'm not going to take them all out. It would just drive me a bit crazy. Also got this, which I got to check to see if I had it, the Star Wars 3D. Looks like a newsstand. Came out in 87, so still pretty early. Blackthorn Publishing, not Dark Horse, which is really interesting. So I got to look into that. But I had this. I had there were 3 sets of these. Sorry, 5 sets of these. One in blue, one in red, one in green, one in yellow, and one in orange. I had none of the blue. I had some of the orange, and I had none of the red. I had all of the green and yellow. So at Destiny yesterday, I picked up a full complete set of the blue. Now, these cards here, the Luke, the R2, the Ben, the Leia, even the Grand Moff Tarkin, these go for, they might be like $10 each, $20 each. You get them slabbed and they come back at like a 9 or a 10. I'm not exactly sure how card authentication works. I'm not versed in it or knowledgeable in it, but they're several $1,000 cards. So I don't know if you can see this. If I do this like this, so literally, I'm going to show you every single card. All right, with just pages and pages and pages. There are 66 cards in each color series. And if you are interested in seeing all of this, I literally showed the entire book on Full Run Friday episode that came out earlier this morning or late last night. Like I just got it in on a Friday. There's the green, and then there is the orange. Oh, making a squeaky noise. Sorry about that. So, complete set. The only thing I'm missing is the stickers. I don't have yeah, I think you're right, Tony. You're absolutely right. I have seen others by Blackthorn, but 87 seems to me like it predates any Dark Horse Star Wars comics. I'm wondering if Blackthorn actually, after the original Marvel run in the 70s, if Blackthorn has like the rights to say that they did the first Marvel or the first Star Wars comic outside of Marvel. Now, I did not think that I had this all because I was expecting that there were 3 color sets, just like Star Wars. But apparently, for the Empire, there were only 2 color sets. And one is this red border of cards, which kind of makes sense. Like the red steel kind of echoes the overall feeling, I guess, of the movie. Be more bleak than Star Wars, more cold, distant. So I put all these together. Now, with these, they came with the sticker sets, but they also came with something called subsets. So even though there were only 3 sets, and they were larger, they weren't 66 cards each. They were like 88 or 120. I think like 100 and something cards each. So here's the subset from set 1. It's these vehicles that are just gorgeous. Sorry, these are not the vehicles. These are just space paintings. These are all Ralph and Quarry paintings. So concept painting for Star Wars. These are immensely cool. Immensely cool. Hopefully it's not too much glare on those. And then you can see I'm missing the bottom row. There were stickers, and they did these letters for the stickers. And of course, if you put the stickers together, they made the picture. I don't know. Oh, this is what your picture will look like. This is the full picture, and then the rest of that is part of that picture. So you had to put the stickers together to get your picture. So more partial stickers. And then at the end of these, 26, 27, what number is that? 24. They also and I don't know if this C3PO is from a different subset or if it's from the same subset that, let me get that. Wow, it's really sunny out. Or if it's from the same subset as these other stickers. Because the other, now we go to characters. So I'm wondering if the characters and the letters are different or if they're just like one big set that was character and letters. I'm not sure. Now we got the ships. The thing is really cool. And if you look there, that top card shows you the it's set 2. So now we have a blue border, but still kind of that steely look. And we have all these ships. Very, very cool still. I'm still super excited, if you can't already tell. And then it just goes on to more and more and more and more and more. But like I said, this is full and complete. Let's rush through this a bit. I can't really rush through these because they're wobbly, but you get the idea. Next setup starts with this crazy subset that I think is the coolest part of the whole thing. Look at that. These look like stickers, are actually not. They're just action like paintings. Just so awesome. So awesome. So excited. And I'm not missing one that's just how many there were. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. That one goes from 281, and that is 282. So yeah, that is the full set. And then just more and more of this, and more of this, until we get up to the end. And now this is the one where I'm missing. Actually, is this one? No, this one I'm not missing, but I'm pretty sure this was the Series 3 stuff. I'm really not 100% sure, to tell you the truth, what is what with these. But more letter stickers. This time they're green. There we go. Yeah. Now, what's really, really cool about this, so far we've had really cool and really, really cool. Now we got really, really cool, is there were some things I saw that I was unaware, because I was not collecting the Empire cards at all. I told myself a long time ago, just get the Star Wars cards. That will be a nice quest. I never expected to get so many so quick for so cheap. So when I had the chance to pick up the Empire cards, I didn't know what any of them were. And I went ahead and saw something called Starfile. I didn't know what Starfile was. I thought it was a separate set. Apparently, they were connected to, and they're actually part of the Empire Strikes Back. Let me put these in order. Cards 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I'm missing number 1. Mother fudge. I don't know what number 1 is. Hopefully, it's a cover card. But anyway, these are the Starfile cards. Oh, that glare, that glare. You can't even read where it says Luke Skywalker there. Or maybe you can. I can't. Do I need to turn that light down? Make it brighter. But that's the darkest it goes. Anyway, Luke Skywalker. Now, these can go for like $5 each if you get them slabbed and they're come back at a high grade. I'm sure you can get more for them. That's not really my jam. These will just get put into a sleeve along with the rest of them. So, again, pretty darn cool. Now, here's the other cool thing. If anybody's in the market for some Star Wars cards, I have the complete yellow set. This was extras. I wasn't sure which ones I needed. This came in the lot that I bought yesterday, so I just got all 66 cards in the yellow set. If I was grading these like they were comics, I would say these were 8.0s. Complete set. Hit me up, make me an offer if you're interested. I also had a bunch of extras. Each one of these contains about 20 cards, and they are all different, no duplicates, and there's duplicates among the sets, but no duplicate in each individual set. I'd be glad to sell these, bundle these up with some comics if people are interested. Just hit me up on IG and ask me. And then finally, what do we got? There was also a complete duplicate set of these. Remember, I showed you those a few minutes ago. So I thought that was really, really cool that they had the whole set. Han, Leia, Chewie, C-3PO, R2-D2, Darth Vader, Boba Fett, Probe Droid, Probot, Gengar, Bosk, IG-88, FX-7, I did not know the name of that, Chewbacca, Lando, and a Stormtrooper, and then Yoda. Back to Han Solo. I'm guessing that there should be a Luke in here, and maybe I'm missing the Luke from this. I'll have to double check if there was a Luke in this series. It seems weird that there wouldn't be, right? You never, ever know for sure. You never know 100% for sure. All right. Put those to the side. I think I got about one more set of books to go through. I think everybody who's been here, and again, shout out who you are if you're here, man. I would love to talk to you and chat. Obviously, Tony's here. Obviously, Funk is here. Obviously, Kenneth Bird is here. And Who Dat was here. Maybe still here. He's out there listening, but the wife's like, you got work to do. All right. If you're not following the Dark Droids storyline in the current Marvel books, I think you should. I think they're actually really, really good. I think it's a fun story. There's a little Saj Ventress for you, wielding 2 lightsabers like her nemesis Ahsoka does. Here's a little Buckhead. I wouldn't say this is bad. It's just wasn't for me. It's a read. If that makes any sense. It's a read. This was really good. A random new Hickman book called Decorum. Really kind of like that. Very good read, but it also had a lot of like that crazy stuff that Hickman does with all the symbology, symbols, pages of writing that have nothing to do, well, not nothing to do, but aren't directly connected to the story. So it's very Hickman-esque. Got myself that. Pure cover by. No idea why I got that or where it's from. Fall of X was really, really good read. Really good read. I'm going to wait to get the Fall of X graphic novel, omnibus, whatever. I cannot read 8 different X books over the next couple months to get the whole story. You like horror? This is written by a guy inside an insane asylum, a letter to his therapist as he's escaped. Oh boy, yeah. Did not like this book. Just wasn't well written, in my opinion. I liked what they were trying to do, but I did not dig the book. Like I said, the Dark Droids is really good. Look at that cover. Look at that cover. Oh. The Max Rebo one-shot was really good. I don't know why they're starting a new Captain Marvel book at the same time that they're doing this mini Captain Marvel Dark Tempest while they're also rebooting Captain Marvel after Kelly Thompson's amazing 50-issue run. It is a little weird to me. Strange Academy, Miles Morales, Yoda. This is kind of cool because Yoda is like forced to like confronts his past. He's trying to chill on Dagobah, and he's actually afraid of, like, figuring out things, looking up things. If you have not read The Sacrificers by Rick Remender, it very much feels like what's that book that's got the word seven in it that he did? It's totally blown my mind. Not like Seven Poison, 7 Year, not Seventh Son. I don't know. There's a Rick Remender book that reminds me a lot of this new Rick Remender book. This was great. So you know how I said I didn't want to chase X-Men all over the place? Well, Kitty Pryde, I'll chase Kitty Pryde a little bit, just not too much. Still liking Defiance. Still reading my hyperspace stories. And there is some more Dark Droids for you. So, I now feel cleansed, purged, ready to get all this out. I didn't show you every pile that's on the floor here, but I think I showed you most piles. It is now time for me to put everything away, clean it up, bag and board it, do all sorts of crazy stuff, make this room livable. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate it. It's good to see people. It's good to see you all. And yeah, I will catch you next time. Peace.